The Cleveland Cavaliers, Sacramento Kings, and Chicago Bulls have completed a 3-team trade. It's looking like trades are starting to happen now. Oh my God, before the deadline. Let's read this Shams report right here. Shams, breaking. The Cleveland Cavaliers are trading DeAndre Hunter to the Sacramento Kings for Dennis Schroder and Keon Ellis. Sources tell ESPN. The 3-team deal includes the Chicago Bulls acquiring Kings forward Dario Saric and 2 future second-round picks. Man, as a Cavs fan, this is a blessing, man. My best perimeter defender is not Sam Merrill no more. Beautiful, man, beautiful. Now I will say, I'm gonna talk about all teams, but first we gotta talk about the Cavs first, because I'm a Cavs fan. DeAndre Hunter, thank you for your year and a half, basically, of service. Appreciate you so much. You had some very good highs, and thank you for competing. You had some very good moments. Also been struggling recently a lot this season. You haven't been having the same scoring input as last year, and probably something that has to do with Ty Jerome, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we wish you the best of luck of your next team, because hopefully it's not the Kings, because there's no point in you being there on the Kings. It makes no sense. We're going to talk about them in a second. But for the Cavs now, breaking in Dennis Schroder and Keon Ellis for just a struggling DeAndre Hunter and a second-round pick. Or did we give 2 seconds up, or did the Kings? We probably gave it 2 seconds. Maybe, it don't matter. The second-round picks, that is a steal, an amazing trade for the Cavaliers. A+, if I had to say, if I had to grade it, S+ almost. You bring in Dennis Schroder, who is a all-around hard-working guard who can control the game by slowing the pace, or he can push the pace. And he's a great defensive player, great player to pick up full court if he has to sometimes. And the production he just gives you, oh my God, bro, this is just so beautiful. You bring that in, right? He gives us amazing guard play too, and we can trust him to be on the court without Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell whenever they're injured or not playing or whatever, maybe foul trouble or something. You can still trust him with the ball in his hands. And you've seen that teams were calling for him because they really wanted him to be on a contender team. And every time he's on a contender team, he plays his best. He's just so good. I can't believe you got him just for DeAndre Hunter, man. This is just crazy, man. Also, you bring in Keon Ellis, who's a good 3-and-D guard. Now, you do kind of question a little bit if he is that good, because he was getting do-not plays on the Kings, who is the worst organization in the league right now, if I had to say so myself. Sorry, Kings fans. But you bring in a good 3-and-D guard with some size too, 6'4", 6'5"-ish. They can guard I'm sorry, not the perimeter. They can guard the wing almost sometimes. And he's almost shooting 40% on catch-and-shoot threes. Bro, this is literally what we needed. I had a trade deadline video I was posting before this, but unfortunately I scrapped it because I didn't like the way it was coming out, and it was going to take too long to redo. But Keon Ellis was one of the names on my list. It was Malik Monk, Keon Ellis, Day'Ron Sharpe, and Mo Wagner. Those are the 4 players. I didn't think Dennis Schroder was going to get traded right now, because he just signed a contract this season. I didn't think he was going to get traded there or here. But man, to bring in both of them, Dennis Schroder and Keon Ellis, we almost had Malik Monk and Keon Ellis too. That would have been amazing too. I say we need an offensive punch too. I've got to mention a lot of rim pressure. Dennis Schroder can definitely create some rim pressure. Then we're going to talk about somebody else in a second who doesn't do that, who might be on the trade block soon. But yeah, this is the overall win from the Cavs' perspective. I'm so glad that they were able to pull this trade off, and it does suck to see DeAndre Hunter go, but man, to bring in this type of talent back and assets back just for a struggling DeAndre Hunter, and you save money on this contract too. We're going to talk about that in a second. Bring in 2 good guards, 2 good defensive guards too. You can have Darius Garland and another guard out there in the backcourt that is actually a good defender, that is no shot at Sam Morrell. But bro, this is so beautiful, so much of an upgrade. Oh my God. I'm gonna make sure that's all I had to say about them. Yeah, So now bringing Dennis Schroder and Keon Ellis. They're probably not gonna play today because they just got traded, and it just this detail just went through. But with DeAndre Hunter leaving now, our shot making off the bench is really kind of lowered now. Gonna really have to trust Dennis Schroder, Keon Ellis, Tyrese Part. No, I don't think Tyrese Part's gonna play that much. Naquan Tomlin. We're probably gonna trust really the main guys to create for us and hope for no injuries really, because right now the bench scoring is not really that good. Now that's why I think that another trade is on the way, and they're working on another trade, because we have like 6 real guards in our backcourt right now. Well, 6 real point guards really that all need to play, and they're too good. But somebody gonna get traded, man, and I really think it's gonna be Lonzo Ball, who's been struggling this season a lot. Obviously, he's been healthy this year too. That's the sad part, because the one time he's healthy, he just hasn't been that good. He hasn't been hitting his shots. His field goal percentage is like 20-something% from the field. I know maybe about 30%. 3-point percentage is like 20-something percent, 27, 28%. He doesn't really create any rim pressure. He's not a good defender anymore. He's good in the passing lanes, but staying on ball, he's really not that good. Sometimes he's pretty good off the passing lanes, as I mentioned, and coming off screens and finding over screens, but on ball defense, he's really not that good, man. And his shot selection sometimes is just not being the best on this team too. It's been a rough patch with Lonzo. Hopefully, if he does get traded, hopefully he goes to another team and keep thriving and actually pick up his play. Because when we traded for him for Isaac Okoro, I really thought that was a steal of a trade. I thought we won that trade heavily, and it's looking like the Bulls may have won that trade, because we was thinking we want to get Lonzo Ball to come in, be a good defender, just hit open shots, be a good playmaker. He's also still a good playmaker too, by the way. Just he doesn't really need the ball in his hands too. He could be a combo off-ball guard, but he just hasn't lived up to what we hoped. I was ecstatic for that trade, but unfortunately, it's not. It's not really that good of a trade anymore, since he's probably going to get traded soon. But yeah, that's how I really feel about the Cavs trade. I really think this is an amazing trade from Kobe. Again, amazing GM work, another fleece. Hopefully this pays off and we can see this team actually live up to the hopes that they want to in the playoffs, if they can make the playoffs, because the way they're looking. Now they're making the playoffs. No way they don't make the playoffs. But still, okay, now transition to the Kings. Sacramento, I have zero idea why the Kings would do this trade or why they even want to pick up DeAndre Hunter. It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. I just don't understand, like, what's the point of picking up DeAndre Hunter? You already have Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Keon Murray. You're not going to play all 4 at the same time unless you're going to have no point guard or no center, which makes zero sense. I just don't understand it. Like, you've seen he was struggling this year. Excuse me. He had some bad performances, and you still trade for him. I guess, do you want some bench creation? But like, you're supposed to be taking. Well, you are the worst team in the league right now, but still, you're supposed to be full out taking in straight young players. Not you're looking like the Pelicans, how they have all those good quality role players that's just too good to be on one team, but not good enough to do anything in the playoffs or make the playoffs. That's what it's looking like with y'all. Surprisingly, you are the worst team in the league, but hopefully, I don't know if he's able to get flipped again or traded again. If so, I hope they would like to trade him again for a first-round pick. Hopefully, they're trying to keep it. Maybe they're just trying to keep him to maybe build up his stock again and trade him for a first-round pick. Or maybe they think they can just. Oh my God, I cannot talk right now. Or maybe they think they can just unlock a monster or something and let him thrive and flourish out in the Kings as like not a number 1 option, because Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan still there. Maybe like a number 3 or 4 or something. I don't know. I don't know what their plans are. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me for why they make this trade or why they agree to this trade. And it's not like they got picks too. You traded away Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroder for no picks too. No picks at all. I don't get it. You want to rebuild right now. You're tanking right now. So like, maybe somebody down below can help me explain this Sacramento side. I don't understand it at all. Now for the Bulls, congratulations, you got a second pick. Got a second round pick. 2 of them actually. And Dario Saric. He ain't really gonna play for real. I mean, he might get a couple minutes on like a back-to-back or something. Somebody's injured, yeah. But no, I don't know why they got in here. I guess they just help facilitate the trade. But let me know what y'all think, man. The Cavs also saved $50 million in his salary, I believe it was reported. Oh, we're gonna talk about this trade in a second too. Yeah, they created extra $50 million in salary tax savings this season. Keon could establish 3-and-D wing. He is not a 3-and-D wing, brother. I'm sorry to tell you. Not anymore. It's not Atlanta no more. My second team made a trade too. That's crazy. Oh, they get to convert Dylan Caldwell. That's good though. Congratulations. Yeah, crazy. Oh yeah, Cavs also saved about $7 million basically in salary this deal. $40 million tax savings. Yeah, they still are a second apron team. We also got the bird rights to Keon Ellis now. Eliminated the 3-year $52 million due to extension rules after trade. Okay, that's still not bad though. If he's playing well, hey, give him that contract. Created TPE of about. Oh, okay, yeah. Kings taking on $10 million of salary for Hunter. Don't get it. Okay. Oh yeah, creative exactly being trade. Bulls need to waive a player. Requires Saric, or maybe Saric is waived. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments. Oh, y'all couldn't even see all that. Oh my god, it's fine. It's whatever. My fault. Something just so bad at my job, or my job I'm trying to do. Next trade right here. Sham supported too. This also happened a little bit later after. The Atlanta Hawks are trading Vic Krejci to the Portland Trailblazers for Dual Reef. I always pronounce his name so wrong for some reason. Dual Reef. And 2 future second-round picks, sources tell ESPN. Krejci has averaged 9 points and 2.2 3-pointers made per game on 42.3% shooting, which ranks top 20 in the NBA. Man. Now, it's not a crazy trade, obviously. Not a huge trade. But this is a big trade for both sides. Well, more for the Trailblazers. Still a win for the Hawks. I mean, you bring in a great... Well, not a great defender, but a good defender, good hard-working hustle player, and Dual Reef. So yeah, we'll lock some minutes for him. Probably need some more backup 4/3 minutes. So I think it's a good trade from their side. More defense, because their defense is terrible, and they need more energy, guys. But for the Trailblazers, this is beautiful. You bring in another shooter, a big shooter too. He's like what, 6'7"? 6'7". 6'7". I'm so sorry. It's like, yeah, 6'7", 6'8" in height. And he's shooting 42% from 3, as I just read. And you have him next to Denny. You get more spacing. Have him next to Denny, Drew, Donovan, Clingan. Oh my God, this team about to be crazy. This is a steal, honestly, for the Trailblazers. Hopefully, Vic Krejci gets a lot of minutes, because they really need spacing out there and more shooting. As I talked about in that trade video that it got deleted. The number one priority was shooting, and they're addressing it right now. And all you had to do was you give up Reef. It's not like Reef was like entitled to your franchise or anything. He was just like a two-way player, like what, a year ago or something like that. Yeah, man, this is a good trade for them. Let me know down below what y'all think about these trades today. Hopefully we get some more later today. I will try to report them. And I'll upload them for today or tomorrow, early tomorrow, if they do happen to get traded. I'm glad we're starting to get trades for this deadline. We got, what, 4 days? It's starting to heat up. Let me know down below in the comments what y'all think. My name is Chris Short. I go by the Chris. My name is Chris Short. I go by the Chris Short. What? My name is Chris Short, and I go by the Short Hooper. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. It's free. And why not? You know what I mean? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all next video or whenever. Peace.